Have you ever woken up feeling a little stiffer than you used to? Maybe your knees ache when you stand up, or your shoulders feel tight when you reach for something on the top shelf. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get older, our bodies change, but that doesn't mean we have to accept pain or weakness as just part of aging. In fact, a few simple exercises done every day can make a world of difference in keeping you strong, mobile, and pain-free. That's exactly what we're talking about today. If you're over 50, these 5 exercises can help you move easier, feel stronger, and even boost your energy. And the best part? They're gentle, easy to do at home, and don't require any fancy equipment. Just a few minutes a day is all it takes. Now, before we jump in, let me say this. If you have any existing health concerns or injuries, always check with your doctor before starting a new routine. But for most of us, these movements are safe, effective, and designed to work with your body, not against it. So let's start with the first exercise, one that's perfect for loosening up stiff joints and improving your posture. Number 1. The standing chest opener. You know that hunched over feeling we sometimes get after sitting too long? This exercise helps reverse that. Here's how you do it. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Clasp your hands behind your back. If that's tough, just hold a towel or belt between your hands. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your arms slightly behind you. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, open your chest toward the ceiling. Hold for a few seconds, then relax. This simple move stretches your shoulders, strengthens your upper back, and helps you stand taller. Try doing it a few times a day. Maybe while you're waiting for the kettle to boil or after getting up from your chair. Number 2. Seated leg lifts. Next up is a great one for strengthening your thighs and knees, which is key for staying steady on your feet. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight and feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg out in front of you, keeping it as straight as comfortable. Hold for a few seconds, then lower it back down. Alternate legs. And if you want a little extra challenge, try pointing and flexing your foot as you lift. This exercise is wonderful for improving circulation, too. If you spend a lot of time sitting, it helps keep your legs from feeling heavy or stiff. Aim for 5 to 10 lifts per leg, and remember, slow and controlled is better than fast and rushed. Now, let's talk about balance, because staying steady on your feet is so important as we age. Number 3. Heel-to-toe walk. This one might remind you of a sobriety test, but it's fantastic for coordination. Find a clear space, maybe along a hallway or next to a countertop for support if needed. Place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Take slow, deliberate steps as if walking on a tightrope. It might feel wobbly at first, and that's okay. The more you practice, the stronger your balance will become. Try doing this for 10 to 15 steps, then turn around and come back. Now we've covered 3 fantastic exercises so far: the standing chest opener for posture, seated leg lifts for strength, and the heel-to-toe walk for balance. Each of these takes just a minute or 2, but when done consistently, they can make everyday movements so much easier. In the next part, we'll go over 2 more essential exercises. One for your core, which is about so much more than just abs, and another that's perfect for relieving tension in your lower back. These will round out your daily routine so you can feel stronger and more flexible from head to toe. But for now, why not give these first 3 a try? Even doing them once today is a step in the right direction. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. And at any age, your body will thank you for taking care of it. You know, one of the biggest complaints I hear from folks over 50 is about lower back pain. Maybe you felt it too, that stiffness when you bend down to tie your shoes or that dull ache after standing too long. Well, the next 2 exercises we're going to cover are absolute game changers for that. They'll help strengthen your core, which isn't just about getting a flat stomach, by the way. It's about supporting your entire body and taking pressure off your back. But before we get into those, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to lift groceries, get out of a chair, or even just take a deep breath when your core is engaged. That's because your abdominal muscles are like a natural corset, holding everything in place. When they're strong, your whole body moves better. So, let's start with one of the safest and most effective core exercises out there, especially for those of us who want to protect our backs. Number 4. The seated knee lift. This one's perfect if you're not quite comfortable getting down on the floor. Sit toward the front of a sturdy chair with your feet flat and your hands resting lightly on the sides for balance. Now, slowly lift one knee a few inches upward, engaging your lower belly muscles as you do. Hold for a second, then lower it back down with control. Alternate legs, and aim for 8 to 10 lifts per side. What's great about this move is that it strengthens those deep core muscles without straining your back. If you want to make it a little more challenging, try lifting both knees together, just a tiny bit, while keeping your back straight. You'll really feel it working. Now, let's move on to one of my personal favorites for relieving lower back tension. Number 5. The standing cat-cow stretch. You may have heard of the cat-cow stretch done on hands and knees, but this standing version is even more accessible. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and place your hands on your thighs just above your knees. As you inhale, arch your back slightly and look up. That's the cow part. Then, as you exhale, round your spine like a cat, tucking your chin and pressing gently through your hands. Move slowly between these two positions 5 to 8 times. This gentle motion helps lubricate the spine, eases stiffness, and can even improve your posture over time. It's wonderful to do first thing in the morning or after sitting for a while. Now, here's something important. While these exercises are simple, they're incredibly powerful when done consistently. Think of them like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't expect one brushing to keep your teeth healthy forever, right? Same goes for your muscles and joints. A little bit every day adds up to big results over time. In the next part, we'll tie everything together with some bonus tips on how to make these exercises even more effective, how to listen to your body, because some days you might need to go easier than others, and most importantly, how to stay motivated so this becomes a joyful part of your daily routine, not another chore. But for now, why not try pairing these two new exercises with the ones we covered earlier? Maybe do the standing chest opener when you first get up, the seated leg lifts while watching TV, and the standing cat-cow stretch before bed. Small moments of movement throughout your day can make all the difference. You know what I've realized after years of working with people over 50? The biggest challenge isn't usually knowing what to do. It's sticking with it. Life gets busy, motivation comes and goes, and some days just getting out of bed feels like enough exercise. But here's the beautiful thing. The 5 exercises we've covered are so simple and quick that even on your busiest days, you can still fit them in. And that consistency? That's where the magic happens. So let's talk about how to make these movements work for your life. First, a quick recap, though I promise this isn't just repetition. Think of it like gathering ingredients before baking a cake. We've got the standing chest opener to counteract that forward hunch. Seated leg lifts to keep your knees strong. The heel-to-toe walk for better balance. Seated knee lifts to quietly strengthen your core. And the standing cat-cow to keep your back happy. Now, here's what makes these truly effective. Linking them to habits you already have. Try this. Do the standing chest opener while your morning coffee brews. Practice balance with the heel-to-toe walk when you go down the hallway to the bathroom. Those seated leg lifts? Perfect during TV commercials. When you attach new habits to existing ones, they stick without feeling like extra work. Listening to your body is crucial too. Some days you might do all 5 exercises with ease. Other days? Maybe just 2, or even just some gentle stretching. That's not failure, that's wisdom. Your body's needs change daily, and honoring that is part of staying active for the long haul. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. What if you forget or skip a day? Here's my best advice. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Missed yesterday? Just start fresh today. No guilt, no catching up. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent over time. I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself 3 months from now. You've been doing these simple movements most days. How might you feel? Maybe bending to pet the dog doesn't make you groan anymore. Perhaps you notice you can carry groceries without getting winded. That's the power of small, daily actions compounding over time. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought. Your body is designed to move. Every little bit counts, whether it's these exercises, gardening, dancing to oldies in your living room, or taking the scenic route at the grocery store. The goal isn't to turn back the clock, it's to make the most of the years ahead with strength, comfort, and joy. Now I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these exercises felt best for your body? What tricks help you stay consistent? Your experience might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear. If this was helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button so YouTube knows to suggest this to others who could benefit. And if you're not subscribed, consider joining us. We've got plenty more videos coming to help you thrive in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. Remember what the Japanese say, we don't stop moving because we grow old. We grow old because we stop moving. Here's to your strength, your health, and your joy. One simple movement at a time.